my love. How are the nails? Don't ask me why I decided that I needed to do this at 4:30 in the morning. Don't ask me because I wanted to record it, but I wasn't going to have time to edit. And this is my own collab that I'm late on here. So I was like, you know what? Let me just go on live real quick and do it like that. I don't even know how much battery I have. Okay, I got 20% battery. Oh, everyone loves them? Good. Send them my way. Send them my way. Okay, so that's charging. Is there any way? Okay, I'm going to have to charge my charger. Girl, 4:30 in the morning. Why did I think that I needed to go live? Why? Why? Oh, why do I do this to myself? Okay, which one is this? It's the heat. Okay. All right, here we go. I got this. I got my life. Okay. Oh, there goes the big magnet. Hail to the no. This is what I get for trying to go live 20 minutes after I wake up. Or like an hour. Girl, you know me. I'm up at 3:30 in the morning. Ugh. I already been awake for like an hour. It's okay. It's okay. I'm just struggling. Good morning for people watching. It is 5 a.m. here. And I have some nails that I was supposed to do already. So I'm going to do them now before the rest of the world pretty much wakes up. Actually, I think one of my time zones is like one of the later time zones. And no, that's not true because the UK is later than me by about like 5 hours. Oh, good morning. I'm very tired, but we got this, right? I want to do some zombie nails. I'm just trying to get myself together. I just wanted to have the live on and like ready to go by the time I was ready to go because I wasn't sure how long it was going to take me to be ready to go. I was like, what if I don't feel like doing it? But now the camera's already on. So now I have to do it. You know what I mean? Hello, 16 people watching. Please hit the like button either on your way in or out. That would be absolutely amazing. Please and thank you. I'm just getting my gloves on. Ugh. Are you going to school, Yamalet? How's my little puppy princess? And it was definitely her that was ripping up my floor because it hasn't gotten any worse since she left. I'm gonna whoop her ass when she come pop. I'm gonna give her that 2-piece and a foot. A 2-piece and a foot. That's what she's gonna get. All right, so I have my nail tips already. I'm only gonna do 3 nail tips. Last year I did 1 zombie finger. This year I opted for 3. I want to do 3 of them. And I really want to do like really cool stuff. So I've already cut out the 1 finger. It was a little unstable. So I connected the tip of it to this just until I get, like, I'm going to do this part first and then I'm going to do the bottom part. And then I'm going to do the connector piece with a separate product. Just because, I don't know. We'll see. But it was just bothering me kind of flapping around like that. So, but yeah, we're going to do some zombie nails. So basically the way I did it last time, and I want to kind of give like, I think a base color for these nails. So let's grab Nova. So I'm going to use Nova, which is kind of like this greenish pale zombie pus kind of color. Don't do it! Geo yellow ocula. Say that 5 times fast. Geo yellow ocula. All right, that's it. I'm not doing that again. That's it. That's all you get from me, okay? That's all you get from me. Don't do it. Don't do what, man? Don't do what? Don't go live at 5 a.m. like that's what we do in this place. Like, that's a thing that I do, is I go live on YouTube at 5 a.m. because I'm totally put together right now. Makes sense, right? I haven't even had like a cup of coffee yet. But, and I'm sorry about the wobbling. The desk that I'm working on is like not really stable. Oh, I forgot to tell the girls. Hold on, let me tell the girls. The girls. Okay, sorry, I had to tell the girls. All right. So, again, sorry for the wobbling. The desk that I'm on is not that steady. So, yeah, I did one finger last year. Maybe I'll dig it out after. And I hosted a zombie collab for this October. Ugh, that wobbling. And I'm a leaner. Like, I lean on my desk. I'm a leaner. They said that's an American thing, that we just, like, lean all over the place. My posture sucks. Let me see the cat. Which cat? I have 10 of them. Which cat do you want to see? Oh, hi, Susie. Hey, Hilly. Hey, Maria. Oh, my God, look at the ghost. Oh, it's a video gaming ghost. I love it. Hi, Nikki. Oh, it's a video gaming ghost. I love it. Thank you. Oh, one of my cats is about to cough up a hairball, guys. I'm so sorry if you can hear that in the background. I am so sorry. That's a cool color. That's going to be a really good color for the base. I think last year I used a darker color, but this time I'm going to use this color. I don't know why. It's just the one I grabbed. All right, look at this. This is going to be a really cool nail. This is going to be a super cool nail. Oh, it's going to be a pain in the ass until I get it like all structurally put together. Yeah, this is called Nova from Madam Glam. And last year I used a darker color, more like a grungy, kind of like an army green. You might do a live in the morning. I'm doing my zombie nails. I wanted to record it because I knew it was going to be cool. Oh my God, where's the cat ears? Oh, you know what sucks? I can't see half the thing. I have to figure out a way to do this. I need a different phone stand because I can't see. Like, I was able to see the ghost. Oops, sorry, guys. And I was able to see... I just completely negated the fact that there's, like, Sharpie under there, and I just completely painted over it. Good thing I'm not wearing these, right? Not that you shouldn't send them, because I think they're absolutely adorable. It's just my freaking phone... my phone holder here. Let me see. I don't see that one. Oh, I can see the sides of them. That's okay, though. That's totally fine. I'm going to have to get a new phone stand just for that. Or figure out a different way to... Yeah, that nail's going to be a pain in the balls. Oh, Jesus. I am not coordinated. It is too freaking early. You know, once upon a time, this would be like the time I was going to bed. Every day, this would have been my bedtime. I find that so funny now. I used to be in bed by like 4:35. Now I'm up by 3:30. Almost every morning. Ain't that some shit? Add a Q&A sticker. Yeah, I gotta get a different thing because I can't see. Like, there's gotta be a wetter... Oh my gosh, here I go. There's gotta be a better way for me to put my phone up for these vertical lives. Sleep is your bestie. Oh my God. I don't get enough sleep. I don't get enough solid sleep. I feel like it's what the problem is. I just get up every grinding as a dude. I have no idea what these are, but good luck. Seems interesting. Go take a look at like my YouTube page. I do a lot of really cool stuff. Go like some shit. Go look at my shorts. There's some really cool shorts. I never really wore nails either as a woman, like honest to God. Like before I got into nails in 2020, I had only ever had my acrylic nails done once, and I broke 3 of them off the first day, and I said, nope, not for me. I've learned since how to wear them, but this is mostly about the art to me. And I'm making zombie fingers. I'm making nails that look like zombie fingers. That's what I'm doing. Okay. Dude. Oh, and it's Susie's birthday, guys. Can everybody please wish... Holy shit, thank you. Look at the freaking little rubies. You know what's crazy? I got all those gifts on that first live that I did that had like 66 likes or whatever. And I did not get any of the rubies from those gifts. So I don't know what happened with that live. I got the rubies from the second. Now, I don't know how any of that works. I didn't even know that those were a thing until that live. So I'm not complaining. You know what I mean? Well, I'm kind of complaining because where's my freaking rubies? You know what I mean? But I didn't get any of those rubies from the first live. I don't know where they went. They just disappeared. Disappeared into the atmosphere. I'm going to give it a couple. It's weird because like the ones from the second day, they cleared already. But then the ones from the next one. Oh, I was like, am I tripping? Did I forget to cure one of these? So there's a thing now when you go live like this way vertically, people can send you gifts like Maria was just doing a door. Oh, I'm gonna eat so much fucking candy. Oh my God. I may not be able to go trick-or-treating anymore, but that's why I got kids. And you best believe I'm sending the teenager out too. All right, I'm going to put a little bit more here because I really should have wiped away that Sharpie. I don't know why I didn't. But I'm just going to put a little bit more. No, you're fine, Hilly. Don't even worry about it. This was just so that I could have this on camera and not have to edit. I have another thing that I have to do that I'm already going to be late for today. And then we're going trick-or-treating. And then I have a live tonight. I don't know what time it will be exactly. I don't know how long we're going to be trick-or-treating. It depends on how cold and stuff. And, you know, like the behavior of the toddler. But tonight, Easter Standard Time, sometime in the evening, I will be going live. And I will be doing a very special Members Choice design for all of my subscribers. Yeah, I gotta do mine. I'm gonna do my Halloween nails today. I'm gonna do some fun stuff. I don't know what yet, but I'm gonna do some fun stuff. Okay, I just wanted that to look a little bit more cohesive than just with that random green splotch in the middle. Okay, so we have our base color. I need my coffee. Where is my lighter? Yeah, I do like doing the live so I don't have to edit. I like editing, but it's like, it's so tedious for me. On the phone, it's so tedious because I'm one of those people that like, I fidget on my phone. So, you know what I mean? Oh, I should probably post this live up so people know I'm live. I'm horrible at that. I'm horrible announcing my, like, oh, I'm so bad with that. I'll share somebody else's stuff out before I share my own out. Like, it's crazy. I do myself dirty. All right, let me see. Let me pull up my live real quick so that I can post it to my Facebook and everything else. Okay, so Conjure's going up at 6. She has a special live that she does every Halloween. So if she's going up at 6, I can probably go on a little bit later on. Let me mute that so it doesn't echo in my thing. Let me pull it up. Copy. Come on, upload. Thank you. I don't know like what I can sing here on YouTube. Like it's crazy. I don't want to get a copyright because I might sound too like I'm not trying to be cocky, but like I can sing and I'm scared to sing when I'm like working because I don't want to get a copyright strike for singing. All right, posted. Good morning, Bramble. Good morning, Nay. I don't think I missed anybody else. No, I did not. All right, guys, I shared it out. I don't know who I was up at this time because, you know, time zones and stuff like that. But we are good to go. Okay, so I'm going to work. Where do you post your live? I post it right on my Facebook, and I created a new account for Facebook for just my nail stuff. I'm going to be slowly like removing people from like my main Facebook. Oh no, Nay, I'm up at 3:30 every morning that my man has to work. I get up, I make him coffee. You know, we do the whole chit chat thing. He goes to work. All that good stuff. 3:30 in the morning. It has forced me to get on a schedule though, I'll tell you what. Because I am not a morning person. I'm still not a morning person. But I'm getting used to it. For me to stay up late now is like unheard of because I just can't. I can't stay up late anymore. 15 people watching, 5 o'clock in the morning. Thank you guys so much. 7 likes. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. Let me use up some of the freaking 50 million clear solid gel containers that I have from various brands. Oh. Yeah, I posted, and I usually post it on my Instagram too, but I can't. I would have had to create the link beforehand to post it to my story on Instagram, and I'm on the phone. That I have all my social media stuff on. So, a really cool tip that I have if you're trying to create this texture of skin. Thank you so much for 9 likes. Is definitely wear your gloves and use the texture from your gloves. I always forget to hit the live button. So thankfully there's usually somebody in people's chats. Use the texture of your glove to your advantage though. It helps create like kind of like a natural, let me get this on here like completely first. It helps create like a natural kind of like old skin. You see what I'm saying? How it kind of created like wrinkles. That's how I did the first one. Now, obviously, hopefully today I will improve some things, you know, from last year. But this just allows me to work with the nail itself. Best thing since Q&A sticker. I can't. I can't see my freaking phone screen, bro. This phone is like telling me like I can see my phone screen. All right, I need a little bit more, or maybe I don't. Maybe I can just make that like a chunky bit of meat. Yay! Member emojis. I am going to start making seasonal members emojis. I have to. Now, please don't get me wrong when I say this. I absolutely love the collabs. I love seeing so many different people creating something for the same theme or the same cause and seeing what everybody's different ideas and perspectives on that theme are. I love collabs, but I need to start prioritizing my content and like the stuff that I want to do, because I have been not getting the stuff done that I want to get done. Okay, and you want to see how I create the and there's like a lot of stuff that I want to get on my channel. All right, and then I'm just going to take my thumb and boom, it like gives it, you know what I mean? Like you can change the texture of the nail. So that's really cool. So the way that I get the fingernail, okay, is I take another nail tip. And this is one that I'm not going to be wearing, so it doesn't matter if it touches, you know, you get some. And so I'm thinking, yeah, so I'm going to pretend like that's not there. Okay? And in order to create the fingernail of the finger, I'm just going to take the nail tip, and the other one's going to be a full finger. You'll see a little bit better. I just want to make sure that I'm not like popping the nail off the nail stand. And I'm just going to oh, this stuff is really squishy. Oh, well then. Okay, hold on. Let's regroup. That's okay. We'll fix it. We'll work with it. Why can't you go live tomorrow, Susie? Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take a little bit of alcohol. Just put a little bit on it so it doesn't stick to the tip. And I'm going to try that again. Okay. And that'll dry up on its own. And there, I have a fingernail. Now, obviously, you'll see it's going to look different on the other one. Okay. I actually want to go up a little bit higher. Maybe like here. And yeah, the alcohol stops it from sticking to the nail tip. This is like some cheap clear solid gel that I got off of like Temu, so it's a little sticky. So now that I have my finger and, you know, the basic shape of my finger, I want to add like some ridges for like the knuckle, and then for like the other knuckle. You know how like, you know what I mean? Like you have the ridges in your knuckles. So that's how I did that. So I'm going to go ahead and cure that, and I'm going to cure that for a full 60 seconds. Hello, excellent Emily. Hi. Who else did I miss? Did I miss anybody else? Always hit the like. Oh. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, we're going to go trick-or-treating over the bridge. We're going to go trick-or-treating over the bridge on the nice side. I live on like the ass end of the city. Oh. Sorry about the shaking. All right. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Mm-hmm. All right. And I find it helpful lately when I'm working with this just to use a little bit of alcohol if it starts to get sticky. Usually it's not too bad. But I did turn the heat up because it was freezing when I woke up this morning. Absolutely freezing. I don't like these vertical lives. I gotta be in like one particular spot. Otherwise I can't see my phone, and I have to see my phone when I'm recording. I don't use like a mirroring app or anything. I know some people do. I don't care for them. It's so sticky. Ew. Gross. Stop sticking to me. All right, you know what? I'm done. I'm going to use the tool. I've had it. Okay. This shit just takes forever. Ugh, and then I can't, like, lean on the table because it'll shake the table. Oh, no. My lazy American ass has to sit up straight. And this is a little bit more work than just using your fingers, too. That's what she said. Giggity. Giggity, giggity. And this nail stand, I think the sticky tab underneath it is, like, not doing me any favors either. Oh, no. I put it upside down. What the fuck? What the... Okay. All right, sticky tabs. I just had them, too, because I just set up a nail stand. Now let me be able to find them again 5 minutes later. That's the real challenge, you know what I mean? Yes, we're going to go trick-or-treating. We're going to go trick-or-treating over the bridge. Where it's a little bit nicer. I don't like to trick-or-treat with my daughter in the city. Last year is actually the first time that we brought her trick-or-treating. We didn't bring her trick-or-treating when she was a baby. We didn't do that. I didn't want to do that. But last year. So this will be her second Halloween, even though she's 4. It's just, it's so scary. Like, you never know. Somebody could just, like, reach out at any second and just fucking do something absolutely awful to your child. It's crazy, dude. I'm always on edge when I leave the house. I'm telling you, like, I don't leave my house because, okay, I'm normally a person that pays attention to everything that's going on around me anyway. Now it's, like, on 1,000. Like, it's ever since I had the baby, it's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. The CIA should hire me. I swear, because I'd be doing the investigative work. I've always been like that, but now it's like, I forgot I was using my tool. Now it's like real bad. You're giving a Halloween party. That's a good idea. I don't like know enough people though, or like enough kids to have a Halloween party. And I also have 50 million cats. So. And like my house is a decent size, I'm not gonna lie. Like it's but there's nowhere to put the cats that's comfortable for that many cats to be there. You know, it's not like I have 3 cats and I could just, you know, put them each in a bedroom. Oh my God, this thing does not want to stay on this nail stand. I'm almost done, bro. Stop giving me a hard time. I just need it to come all the way down so that I can do the fingertip. Yeah, that sounds fun. That sounds fun. I don't know. It's hard for me to, like, I always thought that I would be like that mom that would, like, be, like, go all out for, like, every holiday, and that's just not how it worked out. I don't know. It's like we go trick-or-treating and stuff, and, like, you know, we do Christmas and we do Easter, you know, we do all that stuff. But it's just, like, I don't know. Okay, there. I really need this to, like, stick, though. Ugh, and I have no way to apply pressure to the middle because the stuff is still, like, gooey. Okay, so, like I said, I'm going to do a couple lines with my thumb. Oh, that didn't look good. Let me just... Okay, and then I'm going to do a couple more lines down here. Let's use this side. Okay. Add a little texture. I don't want it to be like Because once I start painting it, I'm going to need those grooves. Oh, heat wave. Are you in heat? I'm sorry. You didn't get none? Sucks to be you. One of my cats is in heat too. Maybe you guys could be friends. Yeah, that's a really cute idea. I gotta get with the program. All right, that's fine. That's fine. And then I'll just make like... Oh, that's because that one... That's why. Grooves with the tool on... Oh, because I did those well. Okay, sorry. I have nails on this hand that I have yet to finish that I'm going to finish tonight. All right, so this part is... I'm just going to... Because I like... I don't like this tool for that. Okay, give me this one. Yeah, the cleanup is a lot. My daughter and my niece, I have both of them during the day, during the week. And, oh, just the two of them cleaning up after the two of them? Man. They be tearing my shit up. They be tearing my house up. Yesterday, oh my God, I could have I could have pulled a Homer Simpson. You know what I mean? That's all I'm going to say. These little freaking beautiful cherubs, lights of my life. I love them so much. They decided that they were gonna climb on top of the thing. Now, mind you, I'm in the bathroom taking a crap, okay? I made them popcorn. I set them up. Oh, that didn't work either. Okay, hold on. The alcohol did not do what I needed it to do. What was I saying? Okay, so I had given them popcorn, you know, so they could have a little snack time. And I'm like, okay, while they're eating their snack, I'm gonna go take a shit, right? Okay, so boom, I'm in the bathroom. Oh, this one's not working. Oh, well, it's close enough. I'll fix that with the tool. I mean, it doesn't matter anyway, because I want to kind of... Anyway, so I'm taking a shit, right? Boom, everything's fine. Everything sounds okay out there. I'm keeping an ear out. All of a sudden, I hear something rattling, just shaking. And I'm like, that sounds like the play kitchen. So it sounded like an empty plastic noise. You know what I mean? So I'm like, okay, they're messing around with the play kitchen. So I'm like, okay, you know, guys, knock it off. You know, let me do my business. Blah, 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 blah. Whatever the hell else I said. I come out. I peeked in the living room. Everything looked okay. My stupid ass should have gone in and done a thorough look around. Because, like, I know damn well that these kids be on some like WWE shit. You know what I mean? So, okay. So later on, I come back in there. Now, mind you, my nail area is in the dining room, and then they're in the living room. And we live in like a row home. So if you're familiar with those, we're right next to each other. Okay, that's good. I'm going to do one quick pass again, just to give it like a little bit of extra texture to it. Because it's looking a little flat. Because once this stuff starts to heat up, it gets like really smooth. It starts to like level itself out. All right, so that's those two nails. Bam. This one's next. This one's going to be a pain in the ass. But anyway, my story. I'll figure it out. I'll remember. I got ADHD, guys. Please bear with me. Okay, I just be forgetting shit. And I smoke. So I'm a whole airhead. But okay, so whatever. I come back in like 20 minutes later. I'm like, okay, everything looks okay. I realize that my DVD cases, because I used to be part of the Disney movie club. I used to buy Disney movies for my son through it. And so mind you, these, like, I've had these movies for a long time. My son's 15 now. So my DVD cases are all open on top of my entertainment center. And the discs are nowhere to be found. Nowhere. They're not under the things. They're not in the wrong things. They're not on top of the thing. They're nowhere. I'm like, bro, where are my discs? Where are my movies? And a lot of them are Blu-ray because when you get the Disney movie program thing, you get a discount. So I always just got the Blu-ray because why not? You know what I mean? If I'm gonna get them for basically the same price anyway, I'm gonna get the Blu-ray. So I would get the Blu-ray movies, and you know, my son ended up with like a bunch of Disney movies. And then I remembered I heard the kitchen. I went and I pulled the kitchen out and looked behind the kitchen. There are all my DVDs. They must have been putting them on top of the thing in like a stack and shaking it, trying to see how many of the DVDs they could get to go behind the thing. I was livid. I was so freaking mad. I made them sit for so long in silence, facing the other direction. Like they wasn't even allowed to look at each other. I was so mad. And then I let them play for like 15 minutes while I made lunch. I fed them lunch and then I put their asses to bed. They took a nap. Oh my goodness. I was like, who raised y'all? And then I realized who her parents are. And then I realized what kind of parent I am. And, or like what type of person I am. And I'm like, yeah, you know, at some point in our lives, we have to take responsibility for our actions. You know what I mean? And as a parent, I feel like no one is going to humble you quicker than your child is. Especially when they act just like you. Like my daughter is literally... Now, like all three of my children, they look like me. But how did I get a caviar bead in here? Okay, whatever. We're just going to roll with it. Was that like in the pot of clear gel? Like, I don't understand. But yeah, your kids are going to humble you before anybody else will. For sure. Okay, so now this one. Hey, Dustin Callis. How are you? It adds to the effect, right? I'll turn it into a wart. Oh my God, I didn't post it yet, but let me show you guys something. I have one last nail that I have to post for the, you know what, let me do this part first, because if not, it's going to get all sticky. And now this one, I kind of want to bring down over the tip. I want to bring this down over the tip because I want to simulate like that the torn skin, like the torn... I don't know, guys. This year I'm really getting into gore nails, okay? I don't know. I don't know. I've always loved horror movies and stuff like that. But I want to show you guys something in a minute. But I want to do this first. And my fingers are getting sticky. So I'm going to switch to this. Again, sorry about the freaking shaking. I have to get something to put, like, this table is so... It's like one of those ones you get on Amazon, and it's like particle board. And you got to put every last fucking piece together. It's like Temu furniture, except I got it on Amazon. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm off camera. I hate these vertical lives. I cannot see what the hell I'm doing. All right. So I want to bring it down, though. I want to bring it down past the tip of the nail. Okay. Because I want to simulate like the skin is just like... The skin and the muscle is just like shredded, basically. The term is like... So like when you get stuck in like a machine and the machine pulls your skin off or anything like that, it's called degloving. Like what kind of... How did we decide that that's what we were going to call it? Not that that's not an incredibly accurate way to describe it. Degloving. So I want to make that look, you know what I mean? Like that it's like been pulled. So at this point, I want to kind of just... There's a cat on my knee. Who's on my knee? I want to just pull this part down a little bit. Okay, it doesn't matter if it tears because it'll just add to the look. You know what I mean? Okay, so that's like that part. Okay. And then do the same thing to the other side. Okay, that looks super freaking cool. All right, now I'm going to give that some texture the same way I did. I'm going to give it like a definite knuckle because the other one's not going to have any of that. And then we'll just like throw on some other textures. Okay. And this part too, like I don't want this part to just be like shiny, you know what I mean? Because then when I put the paint on, it's going to look stupid. All right, let me just push this up a little bit more because I don't want it to be in the foreground. I want that to be part of the front of the finger. Because then when I paint, the thingamabobber, the fucking skin, I don't want it to be, you know what I mean? I don't want it to be smooth because then it's going to look stupid. It's not going to look like the rest of the skin. All right, I'm going to stop messing with that. I'm going to just pop that in real quick. Good enough. Oh, you know what? It lost some of its. There we go. And yeah, this is like the real cheap stuff. So as soon as this starts warming up, it smooths right out. Okay, and I got to do the bottom. Okay, yeah, let me show you something. On my TikTok, and I believe on my Instagram, I don't know if I finished uploading all my stuff to YouTube yet. I had posted my first 3 nails for my Halloween set that I had entered into the giveaway from, and I think they're still in here. I can show you guys. Just so you guys can kind of see what I'm talking about when I say I've been obsessed with gore nails. I don't think they're in here. Let me show you this one for now, though. So this was the last nail of that set. How cool is that? You see the dead eyes? Aren't they cool? Look at that. I had so much fun creating these nails. So much fun. I don't know where the... Oh, look. And I created like a little guitar for one of my members' choice videos recently. Isn't that cute? I made a little guitar. Oh, I don't know if you can even see that because I'm like right up close to the camera. For the movie Freaky Friday. But yeah. I don't know where the other ones are. I think they're in that container. I'm trying to sort my press-ons or like the nails that I've done that are really cool that I want to like be able to show. Oh yeah, and they get like, it's still kind of like a little rubbery. So that's cool. I actually like that. Okay, so now I got to do the bottom of this. I don't want a copyright. Please don't sue me. I'm just singing on YouTube. All right, let's see. So now we're gonna, bam. I know on TikTok they don't care. You could do whatever. I still have yet to go on TikTok live. Still have yet to do it, and I've been able to for a while. I gotta figure out how to get monetized on TikTok because my shit's doing pretty good right now over there. I need to figure out how to get monetized on TikTok. I haven't done any research into it. When I first started, like with the social media and stuff for the nails or whatever, I didn't keep up with any of that. Like I didn't post. Like if you look at my TikTok, it'll be stuff from like a year ago, and then all of a sudden, bam! Like it switched to like this spring, or this. I don't even know. Okay, so I am gonna bring this piece up a little, kind of like. And this, I want to make it more like chunky. 70% chance of snow. I'm not, I love snow. I think it's beautiful. I love, oh, that's a nice little, look at that. A nice little piece of something. All right. All right. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Hey, always Addie. How are you? Welcome to my incredibly early live, for me anyway, at 6, which is in about 22 minutes. Okay, bye Bramble. Have fun. I hope you get some sleep. Okay, yeah, see, that didn't work. It's just too... That's okay, though. We'll figure it out. All right, I'm just going to cure that and let it just kind of be whatever. Oh, no, I lost the little thing I had here. You son of a bitch. Ah, whatever. It's fine. It's part of the charm, right? I just got to push it, like, further forward. That's what it's happening. It's falling. The stuff is so soft. Like, the cheaper stuff is not great to work with. Some of the more better, well-known brands, their stuff is a lot more solid. A lot more of the solid than this, because it's freaking ridiculous. Ridiculous. Oh, that's cool, right? Yeah, I like that. I don't know if I can cure that, but let's see. 1, 2, 3. Let's see what happens. Nope, it's gonna fall. That's okay. That's okay. All right. I'm sticky. I'm gonna wash my gloves real quick. 1 second. I want to get some of this tackiness off. Ugh. Because this shit's gonna drive me crazy after. All right, now we're gonna get into shading. So this is where the texture of the nail is so important. This is why it was so important for me to use my gloves to create that texture, because that texture is where the darker colors are going to settle, and that's what's going to give the appearance of, you know, the divots, the cuts, the scrapes, the wrinkles, the fine lines, you know, the knuckle lines. That is what is going to give that. So I'm gonna let that cure real quick. I'm gonna grab a couple more colors that I'm gonna need, and I'm right here, but I need to grab those colors. I'm going to turn on the big light real quick because I can't see shit in here with just this light. All of my kitties. All of my kitties. Hercules. Nah. You're so handsome. You are such a striking cat. My God, he is so beautiful. Oh, okay. I need. What's that color I just used yesterday? Okay. I need that one. Okay, no problem, Haley. Do what you gotta do. I'm gonna use this one. And I'm gonna use these ones. And these ones. And, no. And this one. And, yeah, maybe this. No, not that one. What's this one? Okay. Oh, okay. So I'm going to use a combination of these colors here to create the majority of like the skin tone and stuff. And these are green highlighter. These are all Madam Glam polishes. Green highlighter, Magical Times, which is like a grayish blue. I have Enchanted Moss, which is part of the October collection. This is a must-have. This green is just perfect. Like, it is perfect for everything. Vibrancy. And Nature's Gift. And then I'm also going to grab a kind of like a mauve nude, and I'm going to grab a brown. Not that one. Where's the new one I just got? Mocha Moment. Okay, I'm going to grab a brown. Yeah. Okay. I also grabbed like a mauve nude color. Like a kind of cappuccino type color. This is Tea Party. I don't know if this is still available. This is one of my first collections from Madam Glam. And this is Mocha Moment. I believe this is the brown from the September collection. Or the fall collection. No, I think it was, I don't remember, you guys. I don't remember. I don't remember. All right, let's see. So it kind of worked. It like is kind of on there. I can add like some structure gel after and try to like connect that or whatever. All right, so for the middle part, what I was thinking, right, is I was thinking I'm gonna use some, nope, that's the clear. That's the clear. I'm gonna use some, here's the white. Ah, okay, here's the white. Here's the white. All right, I'm gonna use some of this white solid gel from Born Pretty. I'm actually probably just gonna take this little bit on the cap. Okay, welcome back. Welcome back, welcome back. All right, oh no. You guys, you see what I'm saying about like body heat in this 3D gel? Ridiculous. I didn't even have time to like put it on the nail. All right, I'm gonna have to change these gloves. Hold, please. Ugh, I hate that. I hate that. I hate that. That's the only thing I hate about this is like how it gets so warm so fast and then it heats up and gets stuck all over your gloves. You know what? Honestly. All right, we're just going to do without for now, okay? We're just, that's okay, Hilly. Don't worry about it. You go do what you got to do. This is literally, I appreciate everybody who's here watching. This is honestly just so that I could avoid editing. For real. Okay, so give me that. Okay. Now, I feel like I have too much. You know what? I feel like I should probably, and I do this a lot, I apologize, I go back and forth. I start to do something and then I'll realize that I should have probably did something else. And let me just fix my lighting real quick because these bigger lights are messing with me. I turned them on to find something and now I don't want them on. Story of my life, guys. Story of my life. I know, and Susie's going to be going to bed. If you guys are just coming in, please do me a favor and wish one of my best friends, Susie's Nail Cues, a happy birthday. She's here in the chat. Today is her birthday. Don't ask her how old she is. The answer is old, okay? She is old. She is a perfect ripened, a ripened, I don't know wines. Okay. But I don't do wine. Thank you, Weatherside. Yes. The answer is old as dirt. All right, let's paint these. Let's get to painting. Okay. Welcome back. Welcome back. All right, so I think I want to start off with this as kind of my base, and that's the Nature's Gift. It seems we must have had a spill at some point. I don't know how. I'm kind of one of those people that, like, once I get like into something, it's kind of like tunnel vision. I just keep going. I gotta keep an eye on the time at 6 o'clock. There's gonna be a little bit of hustle and bustle. Dang autocorrect. Yeah, for real, that autocorrect. Correct. All right, let me get a brush. Oh, weather say? Okay, thank you. Sorry about that. Weather say. No, definitely correct me if I am wrong. I am not one of those people that is afraid. Okay. Hopefully I can keep you guys in focus. So I'm just going to start tapping on the green. And I'm going to like tap it around. This lamp is going to piss me off back here. It's like taking my thunder. It's stealing my focus. And so for the first couple colors, like while you're trying to get skin tones correct, or like, you know what I mean, lack of skin tone, whatever, you want to try to avoid letting the color sit in the grooves. You really want to try to reserve like the groove space for... Hey, Alicia. Good morning. Don't ask me why I'm doing this at freaking 5:49 a.m. I'm trying to get this done so that I can start on Jen's video. I'm late to my own collab. Oh no. Yes, it's zombies. Look away. Look away. You haven't gone to bed yet? Oh my God. I've had days like that. I've had days like that. It's nothing quite zombie yet. We're just doing the skin tone. View message. You're finishing Jen's. Yeah, I'm going to be a little late on Jen's. I didn't want to be, I didn't want to make other people wait. You know, the other people that participated in my collab, I didn't want them to wait for like the collage and the write-up until I was done. So I'm like, you know what? Let me just try to get this done real quick because I'm only doing 3 fingers. And I've done this before. So thankfully, you know, it's not like something that I haven't done before. I've kind of done this before. Yeah, you do. You need to get some sleep. I went to bed at like 11:30, 12 o'clock, and I got up at 3:30. Like, this cannot be life. This is my life. Oh, I know. Trust me, me of all people, I appreciate that because, like I said in the chat, I live my life by procrastination. I don't know any other way to live. And then before I pop it in the lamp, I'm just going to take my brush. I'm so sorry that it keeps focusing in the background. Normally I have my camera facing straight down, but because it's vertical, like I can't get the camera angle quite right. Yeah, spicy, exactly. I'm going to take my brush though, and I'm going to wipe back over the grooves to make sure that no extra gel polish has settled in them. Because like I said before, I want the darker colors to settle in the grooves so that you can get more of like the shadow later on. So I'll just wipe that real quick, and then I'll go ahead and pop my thingy thing in the lamp, and I'm literally just going to do the same thing on the other nail. I hate that this is like having a freaking problem focusing. And I'm at like such a weird freaking angle too. It's like I can't get any more of a weird angle than this. Sorry guys. This vertical live stuff is hard. So, but Jen's is the very next. I figured I would do mine this way. That way I don't have to edit. So later I can just start on Jen's, you know, have the morning to work on it. And then I can edit it before we go trick-or-treating. And then later tonight, probably after Conjures Live, because I want to go to Conjures Live. She has a really cool Halloween live that she does every year. Oh, that's cool how it got like that scar on it somehow. That's cool. If the zooming in and out gets to be too much, please let me know, and I'll try to like change the you know what, I am gonna change the camera around. Give me 1 second. Let me put a little bit more of this shade on my palette. And I always like to try to use the darker colors first. So like, oh, I just put my finger on the nail. Yes, it's her birthday. So, you know, I have these colors, right? So I'm using the murkier color first. The darker. To me, this is darker. Even though this is a darker green, to me, in my brain, this is a darker. Because it's more of like, it's leaning more towards like navy. A khaki green. Oh, no, Alicia. Oh, no. I was going to do something. What was it? Oh, I was going to change my camera. All right, you guys bear with me real quick. I'm going to try to be as little dizzying as possible. I'm going to try to bring it down, I think, maybe. To like right here so that I can like... Oh, okay, that's the... I have this stupid, complicated phone stand. You love nails, Eva? Welcome, Eva. Okay. Let's see how this works. Oh, yeah, that's going to be much more comfortable. Okay, that should be good. All right, let's try this again. Let's try this again. Sorry, guys, trying to get the whole hang of this vertical live thing. This is only the third time. I usually do my lives very differently. Yeah, that works much better. I can actually, like, move my hand and stuff. And I'm not painting here because I don't need to paint there because that's going to be, like, a gore spot. That's going to be, like a 3D... Ooh, very nice. Yeah, I'm going to be taking Aria. But we're going to go early. I don't like staying out late with her here. I just don't live in like a great area. So I'm going to go early with her. I'm probably going to start around like 3. And try to see how much of the next like side of the town I can get. I like to go over the bridge because there's like some nicer houses. And then if you go towards like, so like there's a bridge and then there's like a main street that separates my side. Okay, so there's like my side of this town, and then there's that side, and then there's a river between us. Well, there's a bridge that connects right where I live to the other side of town. And that side of town is split into 2 sides by a main road. So I live on the right side, and then like there's the left side. Well, on the left side, there's also, you gotta go to the candy. The texture, right? I used the texture of my glove to create it. I just rolled my glove on my hand over the nail. I learned that when I did the first one last year. Because I accidentally touched it and I was like, oh, that's kind of cool though. I want to hit the other side near the hospital this year though. Because they have a lot of really cool decorations. And it's been a long time since I've gotten, because my son's 15, you know, and then COVID happened, and then I happened. So unfortunately, me and Anders didn't get a lot of treats in, but he likes going with his sister. I let him trick or treat still. You know, there's worse things that kids, you know, a 15-year-old boy could be doing on Halloween than trick or treating. You know, people are, you know, you can say, I'm not giving him candy, he's too old. That's okay. He could still trick or treat though. He could still trick or treat. He could be out here harassing people. You know what I mean? I would whoop his ass. I would whoop his ass. I'll tell you what. Better not be out here harassing people. But yeah, so we're gonna go trick or treating. And Aria got right. And like, you never know, you know, someone might have a developmental delay. You know what I mean? Someone might be on the spectrum. You know, you never know. You know, like a learning disability or something like that. I just feel like people need to be nicer. You know what I mean? Just be nicer. Who cares? Who cares with the teenager? You know what I mean? It poured with rain. Ugh. Do I have Cash App? Why would you need to know if I have Cash App? Stop this. Soulless one. Weren't you already in here earlier with a different kitty cat pick? You with the same cat pick? You just had a different name. I can't stop. Can't stop, won't stop. There's no need for what? There's no need for what? For what? No need for what? There's no need for a lot of things, and yet here we are, 2025, same old bullshit. There's no need for a lot of things. The 5-inch nails. Well, I mean, sometimes you just gotta stab a bitch in the eye. You know what I mean? It's fancy. It's fancy. 5-inch fancy pants nails, huh? My fancy zombie nails. And I'm not worried about making like the color even, because it's not going to be even anyway. And it kind of adds, it gives it like character. You know what I mean? Like the darker spots. They're my own personal toothpicks. Yes. Well, if you want to send me money for more nail stuff, you can always, there's this thing here where you can buy like gifts and stuff now, I guess, for like rubies. I don't know. I don't know how it works, to be honest with you. I should know these things because I'm the content creator, but I don't. I don't. There's gifts. There's super chats. You could give me a super chat. Oh, there's my alarm to wake up my son. They make no sense to you. I get it, man. I get it. You know, there's a lot of things that don't make sense to me. You know what I mean? But, you know, to each their own. I can't dog you for not liking them for a long time. Then for me, it's the longer the nail, the more space I have to create on. You know what I mean? So like the longer the nail, the more I can do with it. You know, it would have been harder to create zombie nails on these nails. And please don't mind my nail tips. I've had my base coat on for like 4 or 5 days and I still haven't painted my nails. That's why they look like that. They're not dirty. It's just like the base coat is jacked up. You know, it would be... Nope, it's not harder to wipe at all. I have absolutely no problems wiping. I don't wipe my ass with my fingernails. I wipe my ass with my hand. You know, and I can type perfectly. I actually know how to type quite well because I took keyboarding in high school. Whoever knew that that was a skill I was going to need, you know what I mean? But I actually type quite fast. Pretty damn fast. Pretty damn fast. Okay, I'm happy with that one. I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to let that cure. And I'm going to go wake up my son for school real quick. He has a half day. But I'll be right back. I know. Look at this. I did these on my live the other day. And look at the base coat. The base coat is so dingy. Like, all right, I'll be right back. Let me go wake up my kid. Wakey, wakey, X and Becky. Here I come, on my way. Okay, them Cardi B nails. Longer than my finger length. I think these are my finger length, honestly. Like, it might be the size of my pinky. It is the size of my pinky. Look. The knuckles are almost in the same place, too. Look, like, if I put it correctly. Look, we're twins. How cool is that? All right, I'm done screwing around. Let me see. Okay, so that's the other nail, the one where we're going to have a little bit of gore right here. All right, but I'm going to work on the skin first. And so Glam Dragon kept dropping shit and just couldn't do stuff. Oh, yeah, it took me a really long time to learn. So basically, you just got to think of it like, you got to think about your fingers being longer. You have to keep that in, like, you know what I mean? You're not going to be able to grab and wrap your fingers the same way because your fingers are going to be longer. So it just becomes muscle memory. The first couple weeks of me trying a longer length or like a different shape are definitely a little rough. But after, like, I get the hang of like using my hand differently, you learn to, you know, act as though your fingers are extended. Or I did. Not everybody. I shouldn't say you because not everybody, you know what I mean, learns the same way. That type of learning could be detrimental to some. You know what I mean? All right, so now I'm going to go in with the darker green. And I just want to give it, I'm going to go in with the darker green and kind of like the vibrancy, which is this color. And I'm going to go in with this color, which is the Enchanted Moss. And this is the new one from the, I have a discount code for them too. It should be in the description of the live if you want to go check if you're interested. Okay, Eva. Thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate you. Just hanging out doing some zombie nails. All right, so let's start with the full-sized one. And I'm not going to bother wiping off my brush in between because I'm just using greens. So, and it's just going to be kind of like a layering process. So I just want to kind of like give some of the spots kind of like just like a touch of color, you know. So like maybe right here and kind of like pat it down the side a little bit. Yeah, maybe I'll just like tap it on and that'll fill up the ridges a little bit less. Okay. Put press-ons. Yeah, nubs. Naked nubs. Yeah, but you do like the coolest stuff with... Oh, look, now my thing wants to focus on the background again. Look, we had it fixed. What the frick? Okay. Let's keep going. Jeez Louise. Oh, sorry about that. That's my son starting the shower and the water pipes are freaking horrendous here. You know, I wish I would have found art sooner. I really do. Because, man, I could sit here and do this all day. I could just sit here and create all day. All right, so that's what that one's going to look like with the darker green added. So for now, that's okay for me. All right, so let's go in with the gore. Little chunk missing nail. Hey, Ava. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Where's he going? Work? What the heck? Isn't it like, what time is it there? Isn't it like midnight? 1 o'clock? Where's he going? Yeah, 2 a.m. Is everything okay? He better be going to get Grandma a freaking birthday surprise. That's what he better be going to. Huh. No, hope he's safe. All right, so that's where we're going to leave that one. Ooh, a murder cake. Aww. See, I knew that's where he had to be going. I knew that's where he had to be going. He's such a good boy. I don't want grandkids, though. Keep them. Keep them. Nope. I do not want grandkids. I say that now. Trying to figure out how to hold this damn thing. Right? I know. They're so cute too, little pibblies. Little pibbles. All right. All right, so that's the green then. Yeah, they do. They do. After they hit like 6 months, they start freaking skyrocketing. Wait till they hit 6 months. You'll know they're done growing because they have in dogs' legs and stuff, they have those knuckle bones, the growth plates. Once those thin out, they're done growing. All right, all right, right. Yeah, they just passed 4. Yep, once you get to that 5, 6 months, I'm telling you, they're going to sprout right up. Depending on the breed, it depends on when they stop growing. Like big dogs, like Great Danes, stuff like that, they stop growing at like 18 to 24 months. What question? What happened? Passed for question? What happened? They're lab bully mixes? Yeah, so they'll probably finish it like... By the time they're a year old, they'll be pretty much done. And then it'll be like a... Well, it depends too. It depends too, because labs can be freaking ginormous. Oh, past 4. Oh, I thought she meant like they died. I think that's what she thought you meant. Delayed cough much? Oh, ow, I hurt my hand trying to open that one. What the heck? All right, so now we're going to be adding that pasty. pasty green color. And this is kind of just to give it like some spots like that, kind of like that dull, more of like a dull look now, I guess. And then I'll just go back in with like a little touch of the dingy green, just to kind of match it a little bit more. All right, I'm okay with that. Oh, bye, Eva. Thank you for joining me. Nice to have you. And it kind of gives it like a moldy look. I don't know how much it's like, you know what I mean? Like when you find mold spots on your bread, like when they're just starting, I think that's cool. It gives it like a kind of like a musty look to it. Like a basement, you know, like a, I don't know how to explain it, guys. I don't know. Oh yeah. Yep. Yep. Lots of busy toys. Lots of busy toys. For pipples, I suggest the ones where you get like, it's like a mama animal and they can pull the little mini animals out of them. They love those. And busy bowls that have like traps, like pieces that slide up and down so that they can like forage, and there's something called a snuffle mat. Definitely get them a snuffle mat or two. Those are really, 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 really good for keeping them busy, especially if they tend to wolf down their food. A snuffle mat is great. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Like that musty, yeah, like backwoods, old country, old wood. Yeah. 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 Pipples are definitely very, they need a lot of mental stimulation. Okay, that's cool. I like that. That's good. We're going to use that one. Oh, I don't need 60 seconds. That's how Harleen was when she was little. She don't do much of anything anymore. But that's how she was when she was little. Like 10 months old. Oh, damn. I forgot that I wanted to do something. Oh, well. I'll have to do a third nail later on. Or I'll do like a late Halloween post. It doesn't matter. I've definitely done that before. Posted like 2 days after Halloween. Last year I was posting Halloween stuff well into November because of how far behind I was, because I was just trying to do too freaking much. All right, that looks cool. Okay. Bam. Bam. All right. Now, I'm going to save the bright green for last. Yeah, I love spooky season. I was thinking of doing like a once a month video, something spooky. I haven't thought of like if I want to do it for like a theme or, you know, I don't know what I want to do. But I want to do at least one gory thing a month. Like, I love doing this type of stuff. I don't know where it came from, but it just, I love it. I love creating the textures of the skin, you know, and like the little bits of like, I don't know. I like it. I like it. All right, so now I'm going to play with this brown and with this gray blue. Okay. And just so y'all know, this is what my palette looks like right now. Okay. And that palette is by Nails and Resin by E. I have to add her, and I have to add Dripping Spookify. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I don't know, though. Somebody did that last year. Or was it this year? Was it last year? I don't know. Josie. Josie did that last year. But I don't know how I want to do it. You know what I mean? I don't know. I know I want to do it. I just don't know how I want to do it. All right. So for this, I will add some of that brown here just to kind of define. Oops, sorry. Off camera. I'm just going to add a little bit of the brown here just to kind of define where we're going to see our gore. Okay. Just so I can keep it like a mental image in my head while I'm painting these. Okay. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. And this I'm literally just going to add like little touches of the brown just to kind of give like dirt. You know what I mean? Like a little bit of like dirt to the look. Okay. This nail I'm going to reserve because I'm going to do something freaking adorable. Well, not adorable, but it's going to be funny. And I should have waited. I wanted to do something else, but I'm going to have to wait to do that. I'll just do that, like I said, with one of my other things. And then I'm going to add a little bit of brown here. Right here under this. But I'm going to immediately go in also with like a little touch of the gray as well. And that'll kind of give me a different shade. You know, so I can like kind of create like a little grayish brown area. Pick up a little bit more brown, kind of tap it on there just to warm it up just a tiny smidge. Just give different types of, you know what I mean, looks and life to the skin, or death, I should say. Yeah, it's really hard to get things out of my head sometimes, like to get my thoughts down. That's why I like nails, because it's a lot easier for me with nails. Like I can, most of the time, I'm very grateful to say that I barely ever have do you call it? Writer's block, I guess, or creator's block. I literally always have something in my head that I can put down. It's both annoying and cool at the same time. You know what I mean? Okay. I'm good with that. It kind of creates like a bruised look. Right? Kind of like a bruised look. I'm going to add a little bit more of that green over it though, just to kind of, that khaki green. I'm going to tap that over the top. Hey, Rebecca. Good morning. All right. I'm happy with that. Well, you know what? Let me add just a little spot down here. Okay, that looks good. All right. So that's what we got for that so far. Okay. I'm going to add a little bit of color down the side here, because I totally forgot that there was a side of the nail over here, guys. That's something I have to work on when I'm doing people's nails, or my own, is side blindness. Like, making sure that I get both sides evenly. Good morning. Good morning, Marie. I don't know. Yes, because, okay, because I have to finish my zombies, right? So I'm like, okay, I want to record my zombies, but I don't want to edit. I'm going to do a live. So I'm going to do my zombies on live, and then I'm going to do Jen's video, and I'll be a little bit late, but at least I'll be able to record and edit Jen's video. So this is what we're doing. I've been at it since like 4:30, 4:40, something like that. But that's okay. I was going to be up this early anyway, because hubby gets up and goes to work, and I get up with him and, you know, do all the morning stuffs. What the heck? Hold on a minute. I'm telling you, this mocha moment smells like spiced cinnamon. You were up too? Well, you're here now. That's all that matters. I never know when I'm going to do this random shit. All right. So I'm doing the brown now. That was the... I want to add some like right here. And I'm trying to keep the majority of the product out of the creases, because I want to save the creases for when I'm coming in to do my shadowing. Excuse me. Yeah. Well, just... I am all about the random. Okay. I am all about the random. And now it's not important for me to fill up that crease, because it's going to get cut by like a shadow line anyway. So that's why I didn't bother trying to fix that at all, because some black or gray, depending on what color I use at the end, is just going to fill that in anyway. So, and then I'm just going to like fade out the edges so it looks like a little less sharp. You know what I mean? Like a little less. And then I'll just go back in with a little more brown, as much away from the edges as I can, so that I don't darken that up again. And I'll still be able to give it that warm, you know, that warmer brown spot that I wanted, but now I don't have such a sharp crease there. You know what I mean? Where the shadowing colors are going to sit in. I'm going to add a little bit here, just a touch. Just going to kind of feather that out a little bit. All right, that looks good. You see my little nail You see my zombie fingernail? We're actually going to put a little bit of brown on here. Tap that in. And then we're going to grab a little bit of the grayish blue. Yeah, you don't want any creases in your brown spot. Well, listen, my crease... Fucking Alicia. My brown spot naturally has creases. Anywho's it. This one, I'm going to add a little bit more gray to it. Thank you. Yeah, I've been, last Halloween, it's what started getting me more into doing like layers and stuff. That's why I want to try to do portraits soon. Now that I have like a little bit more of an idea of how to like layer colors. You know what I mean? For like faces and stuff, maybe. I don't know. Maybe that's wishful thinking. Okay, I'm happy with that. I think that looks great. This side's a little naked at the top here. So let's just add just a little bit of there we go. Oh, you got it, Susie? Yeah. No, I know. I just got to focus. That's the thing. Like, I got to focus and actually sit down and, like, learn how to do it. It's like once I learn how to do something, I'm the type of spicy that, like, once I learn how to do something, I'm never going to forget how to do it. And it's always going to be done efficiently. Okay? But I'm also the type of spicy that me learning new things terrifies me. Trying new things terrifies me. I will procrastinate a new task until my eyes bleed if I have to. But usually I don't have to because I end up having to do like that task anyway. But I'm just saying, you know, I just have to learn. I just have to be willing to learn. That's the problem. And it's not like I'm unwilling to learn. It's just, oh, it's so hard sometimes to want to push myself to do stuff. Well, I didn't start with the intention of selling press-ons, but I've been telling myself since last year that I was going to start selling press-ons, and I still haven't. For me, though, my reasoning for that is I need a cat-free space, which is going to be my bedroom, but I don't have a desk that I can move up there right now. So I'm trying to find like a table setup or like a little desk setup that's inexpensive because Christmas is coming and I don't want to spend any money on me, you know. I'm trying to find something that's inexpensive and that won't be a bitch for me to move upstairs by myself if I have to. Right, you did the YouTube thing. Hey, GB YouTube. That is a big ass nail. More room for me to do stuff with it. Yeah. I'm keeping an eye out on Amazon. Or Marketplace. I'm keeping an eye on Marketplace too. The thing with Marketplace is I don't have a vehicle that I can really like stick stuff in, like big things. So it would either A, have to be already taken apart, or be like really small. Well, I don't have a vehicle at all. But we... All right, I want to add a little... Yeah, a bunch of weirdos, you know what I mean? Especially where I live, like... I'm just saying. I'm not the type that, I would just give you my stuff and you would get it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm just... Somebody's coming at me, give me your purse. I'm saying, take it. I'm retarded. I'm stupid. I'm really stupid. Like... I don't want to get robbed because it's going to be a whole thing. Right, exactly, exactly, exactly. No matter what the upholstery looks like, the stuff on the inside of the couch is not going to be what it was 5 years ago. Okay, I'm okay with that. All right. I think we're going to add a little bit of that lime green. I don't know. Maybe we'll just... I am making zombie nails. No, but that's what I'm saying, Alicia. Like, somebody would try to take my purse and I'd be like, ha ha ha, motherfucker, come get it. Take it from me. Take it. You know what I mean? Anders, it's 6:34. Okay. The bus notification just popped up that she's on her way. I can't check exact... Huh? You don't want to go? Huh? You're not going to get perfect attendance. I mean... Don't you normally like? Yeah, but you're going to miss out on, like, candy in class and shit. Free food, Anders. Free food. All the teachers are going to have candy today, dude. Just go. Just fucking go. Just go. Get up. Come on. Go. You had to feed the cats. Yeah, exactly. So 6... Hold on. 6:35. Come on, get up. All right, so let's take a look at these bad boys. Yeah, that's definitely me, Alicia. Like, I'm stupid. Like, it's not about being... I'm dumb. I'm dumb. Dumb. Huh? Grab your white jacket that's hanging up on the door still. Oh, okay. All right, so that's what they're looking like. Sorry, this nail stand is so bright. All right, now I want to do the gore. Okay, so I'm going to clean this palette off, and I'm going to get myself some reds. Right? Like, I want to go to school and get free candy. Can I go for you? Like, I would love to. Sit in a chair all day and learn stuff and have no one ask me for... I would absolutely fall asleep in class. I was definitely a class sleeper. If I went. If I went. If I went. I did not like to go to school. Okay, so let me grab a couple of reds. Let me get some of these greens out of my way. If I need them, I can just grab them back from over here after. All right, give me 1 second. I got to turn the big light back on because why would I ever be prepared for anything in my life, you know? Who wants to be prepared for the things that they want to do for their day? Not me. All right, I'm going to use, let me see what we got. We got this one is a really good one for this. We have this one, and then I want a bright red. Okay. So for the reds, I'm going to use these. Okay. Oh. All right. Let's see. It's 6:37. At least wait till like, I can't even check the thing, I don't think. Yeah, it just says 6:32 on the way for pickup.
It's 6:32, 6:36.
Okay. Love you, honey. I'll see you after school. Bring me home some fucking candy. The real motivation for me sending him to school today. Bring your mother some candy. Anyway. Okay. Here we go. Here's the tops of these bottles. Sharing is caring, right? Yo, the funniest thing to me is when my kids get greedy when it comes to food or snacks. The funniest thing to me is when one of my children gets greedy with the food or snacks. Then I gotta hit them with the, you fed off my body. With my son, it was almost 10 months. They made me wait 3 weeks past my due date for him, and he came out ginormous. Ginormous. My kids, my backup. They start class at 7. I think doors open at 7:30, but he takes the bus because we live on the other side of town. Yeah, right, exactly. That's what I told him. Go for the food and you know what I mean? Like, oh, it's a half day. I want to stay home. No. Go to school. Get out of my house. He takes the bus though, so you know what I mean? The bus has to get him there in time for breakfast, and he eats breakfast at school. Okay. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. All right, I'm also going to grab... Oh my gosh. Aria has the cutest freaking princess dress. The cutest princess dress. Oh my gosh. I am in love. Okay, I'm also going to use this jelly black from Born Pretty. I have a discount code for that as well. That's also, it should be in the description box of this live if you are interested. All right, now I'm going to need more of like a liner brush. All right, so now this is the fun part. This is where I get to decide. All right, I'm going to take some of this maroonish color, burgundy, and I'm just going to kind of line that line a little bit. All right, and then what I'm going to do is, yeah, send me pictures. I'm on my phone, or I would send you a picture. I already took a picture of it. I told her, you gotta let me do your hair pretty. My daughter does not like to get her hair done. She would drive me crazy with that shit. I'm like, you look like a ragamuffin. Okay. So you get like... Oh yeah, my daughter hates her hair done. But it's because she don't keep nothing in her hair. And she has like mixed hair. She's half Hispanic. And she has like that really, really thick. She has my textured hair almost. A little bit not my texture hair, but mostly my texture hair. But the problem is her curl pattern. She has tight curls. She doesn't have like banana curls like I have. She has like really tight, thick curls. So now that her hair's gotten longer, her curls kind of hang down like... Now, these are the type of curls that like people pay for, where like, you know, you have like those bouncy, springy curls at the bottom of her hair, but she doesn't let me do anything with them. So what happens, yes, exactly. Yeah. So what happens is those beautiful tight curls of hers wrap up in themselves. And then when I go to brush her hair, they turn into knots. And she won't let me finger detang. Oh, it's a freaking nightmare, dude. A nightmare. A nightmare. I'm like, what the hell? Your father lets me braid his hair. Well, I should say. All right, so I'm going to leave that like that. And I'm just going to kind of like tap out the edges a little bit. So I don't remove any product, but so that like... it kind of gives it... you know what I mean? Like that look. Ugh, I hate how this thing focuses in this freaking view. Yeah, her hair is so frizzy and thick. Add a little bit more. Here. I feel like I keep zooming in and out way too much. Maybe I'm the only one that's bothered by that. I don't know. Okay, so that's cool. I like that. That's good. Leave that like that. I'm actually gonna just kind of I don't want it to fully fill up random cat hair. I don't want it to fully fill up. You know what I mean? So I'm just gonna tap out a little bit more. And then I'm just gonna flash cure it real quick. Yeah, yep, she'll let me, no, she doesn't even let me brush it when she gets out of the shower. I do it anyway. Like, I don't care. Like, you're not gonna look like that. I don't care. Nobody took care of my hair when I was little, you know? So, it's like, I struggle with it too. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm waiting to get her hair cut, though. I'm waiting just a little bit longer for her first haircut. She hasn't had a haircut yet. Message. Yeah, she fights me too. Little freaking... All right, I'm going to use a slightly different color red for this part. That had like a really cool little wrinkle there, so I'm going to turn that into like a little open sore type area. And then if I kind of like tap, you know what I mean? It'll kind of give the illusion of like infection almost, you know what I mean? Like, and then you just get like this little wound looking spot. I always had beautiful curls. I dyed the shit out of it though. Oh, I've had every color hair except for purple. And like that's the one color I want. I want to do purple hair. I've had every color except purple. I've done pink, I've done green, I've done blue. I've done red a lot. My favorite was platinum blonde for a little while. I am back with a live. Hi, Skibbity. Welcome back. There we go. All right, I like that. So I'll flash cure that as well. What the heck was that? My phone just did something crazy, guys. I don't know what that was. Hopefully it didn't mess anything up. 24 people watching and 18 likes. Thank you so much, guys. If you popped in and you did not hit that like button, if you could do that for me, that would be absolutely amazing. Yeah. So what I do usually at the end of this, especially like with the zombie nails, is I'm going to go over it with a little bit of jelly black mixed with like a little bit of base coat just to thin it out a little bit more. And I'll go over the whole nail. And then like the jelly black will sit in the creases and it just makes everything look dark and like real like intense. I find it's easier for me to just do it that way than to try to do it like each individual spot. Yeah, I noticed I don't have any grays yet. I think mine are coming in white. I think mine are coming in white. Which is totally fine with me. I'm totally fine with my grays. I've been waiting for gray hair my whole life. Like, you have no idea. I'm so excited to be gray. So excited. Or white. I'll take white. A full head of white hair, I would be totally cool with that. Girl, my daughter's usually up by now. I'm like, I'm not even going to say nothing. What? I'm going to say that and she's going to pop up. Watch. Watch. That's what I get. I'm going to leave that little smudge there because that kind of looks cool. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I think mine are like silvery white. I can't wait. I cannot. I don't know. There was a lady that I worked with at a warehouse, a factory here called Sweet Street, and she had like natural like streaks of gray in her hair. Oh, her hair was so beautiful. Welcome back, Susie. Yeah, I think I'm gonna be salt and pepper for a while too. I'm okay with that though. I'm just gonna add some purple at some point to my hair though, for sure. All right, I like that. So we'll flash cure that. And I'm going to move on to the next nail. I don't want to go like over the top with the gore. You know what I mean? But I want to add just like, you know, a little bit of... Because this one's going to be over the top. You know what I mean? Your eyelashes are turning white too. Oh, that's so cool. That's so cool. All right, so what do we... Okay, so this whole side here, I'm going to take this. I'm going to take the dark color, and I'm going to tap it in. And I'm not really going to worry about getting it on the edges around the quote-unquote wound, because that's what's going to kind of give it, you know what I mean, like that torn flesh look. Sorry, I keep going off screen. I'm so sorry. You see how that already looks like raw, you know what I mean? Like that already kind of looks questionable. Oh, I always wanted to be Rogue so bad. I always wanted to be Rogue. Rogue was my favorite X-Men. I used to love the animated series in the 90s. I used to love that show. All right, so I'm going to take a little bit more of that deep. And I'm almost going to like kind of push it. Sorry, guys. Oh my God. I'm almost going to push it up into kind of like... Okay, and I'm going to flash cure that. I love X-Men too. Storm. Oh, yeah, Storm. Oh, Captain Planet. Yeah, I love that one. Oh, no, my... Okay, there we go. Yeah. Let's see. What temperature is it here? It's 50 degrees, but it's windy. And it don't feel like no 50 degrees, I'll tell you that. I don't know who the fuck they're lying to. It says windy. I don't know how many miles per hour, but it says windy. Okay. So that's that part, right? I might actually grab some of, I don't know, we'll see. We'll see what I'm able to achieve without adding anything like goopy to it. Because I think that looks really cool, just like that. Honestly. But we'll see. We'll see. We'll see what we can do here. I mean, I've seen enough gore to last me a lifetime. All right, I'm going to go over it with that slightly more bright red. Kind of like deepen it up. And I'm going to take just like a tappy tap of it. And I'm going to kind of like tap it right around the edge a little bit. Not like a lot. Like I don't want to do like, you know what I mean? Especially that little crease right there. There's like a little notch right there. Okay, and then I'm just going to take the same brush and I'm just going to fizzle it out a little bit. I'm going to add a little bit more and just kind of tappy tap it over. Okay, I think that looks pretty good. Clean off my brush. And then I'm just going to go around and like any of the red. Wait, what did I miss? Oh, okay, here we go. Oh, that stupid lamp. Oh, I think it's the nail stand. Hold on, let me move this damn thing. Yeah, I think it was a nail stand. All right. So I'm just going to like fade that out a little bit more. All right, that's cool. All right. Yeah. I like that. Okay, let me add a little bit more to like, holy crap, that's cold. Let me add like one, maybe like little nick. Oh, this is what I wanted to do it on. Hold on, let me wipe that off because I just realized what I wanted to do. Hold on. Okay, so what I wanted to do was, let me get my other brush back. Okay, we're clean, we're clean. I want to turn whatever this textured line right here was. I don't know how that happened. I don't know if that's a long hair or what, but I want to turn that into like kind of like a scrape. So let's try that. All right, and then I'll come in with this brush and I'll kind of clean up some of that extra red. What do you guys think? How does that look? Maybe darken it up a little bit? Yeah, exactly, like a scratch, like just like a scrape. I think I'm gonna add a tiny, with this brush, a tiny little bit of this dark, lighter, brighter, whatever you want to freaking call it. See, happy little accidents. That's what Bob Ross used to say. And I'm gonna drag some up as well. And then I'll wipe that off. I'll clean it with a little bit of alcohol acetone mix. And I will go back in and kind of diffuse it a little bit. All right. I like it. Okay. Okay. Yeah, that looks really cool. That looks really cool. Okay, let me try a little bit more of the darker color. Yeah, yep, that's exactly what I was thinking. What am I making? I'm making zombie nails. Hi, Adeline. 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 Out of line. Out of pocket. Out of line. Sorry. Okay. All right, I'm going to flash cure that real quick, and then I'm going to go over it with a little bit more of that darker red, and then I'm going to do... What the hell? I can't get my magnet off my lamp. What the freak? Okay. Have a good night, Alicia. I got to catch up on Meraki. Miss Meraki. Have a good night, Alicia. Get some rest. We'll see you tomorrow. Saturday? We'll see you Saturday. Yeah. Oh, you start working an hour. Awesome. Awesome. Yep, I remember those days. I remember those days. No sleep for me. Okay, Marie. You know what? Let me pop it up on my laptop for her. Hold on. Let me pop her thing up on my laptop for her. Because I can see my, all right, I got her on in the background, so that's what you're going to hear in the background. Yeah, that looks really cool. All right, I do want to try to, because I feel like it's just like, it's pulling up a little bit in some spots. A little more than I would like it to. I don't really like that. So, try to fix that a little bit. Yeah, that looks so freaking cool. Okay, that looks cool. I think I'm good with that. What do you guys think? I'm going to add a little bit more bled to here because that just doesn't. And then I'll come back in and I'm going to do a second coat. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to pop that one in the lamp for a full 60 seconds because I have... Whoa, whoa, whoa. Listen. Listen. Hey, cut it out. Freaking monsters. Yeah, I got it on in the background. All right. So here's the fun one, right? So... we're going to add the red to the 24 likes. Thank you guys so very much for being here with me. It is very early in the morning for me. So I'm so thankful that you guys are hanging out. I'm waiting for the little one to arise. And doing my zombie nails for my zombie collab. Late to my own collab. Go figure. Why wouldn't I be? All right. 35 people watching. Hey, everybody. I'm going to paint this little sinewy piece here. This was an oopsie, but we're going to turn it into a... And I did that on purpose, okay? Okay, Rebecca. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Much appreciated. All right, I'm running out of reds. Okay, hold on. I need more reds. I need more of this one. To you too. I got a house full of cats, guys. A house full of cats. A house full of cats. So you will hear some noises. You will hear some zoomies. You will hear some fighting. They just be doing the most. Doing the most. Okay, back to the nails. All right, so I'm going to put this darker color down first. And now for this part, I am trying to let the polish settle into the grooves because that's what's going to create like your gore, like your deep pockets of like, you know what I mean? Your wounds. That's what's going to show like that this is a torn up. I kind of messed this part up, but that's okay. We'll fix it after. You know. All right, so we got that side. Let's try to paint. Thank you so much. 24 likes. 21 people watching and 24 likes. I love you guys. Thank you so much. This is cool. This is cool. I just woke up this morning and decided that I was going to do a live, and you guys are just here hanging out with me. Thank you so much. Sorry, I'm like trying to focus on this little nub. The little nubby nub. See, that side came out cool. Look at that. Didn't that come out neat? That little tear. Like, it just looks so cool. I love it. Grr. Grr. I'll paint the back of it too. Fuck it. Why not? I know, right? Thank you, Katie. Welcome. Isn't that cool? I still have to add the bone, but I wanted to do the gore first so that I can kind of like form the bone behind the gore without it being like too bulky of like a layering system. I'm going to cure this real quick so that that can like get its base coat in. And then I'm going to go back in with it with some of these other colors. Okay, so that's what our last nail looked like. I absolutely love it. Okay, so that's what I wanted to do on this one. So this one I want to go in with a little bit more of like this deeper red. Hello. Because it's a little too bright over here for me. It's not really giving like removed flesh. Now it's giving removed flesh. Look at that. Oh my gosh, I hate the vertical line. YouTube, get your life together. Jeez. Jeez. Frickin' Louise, bruh. Yeah, that looks real good now. That looks real. I hate you. Get out of my camera. It's like I gotta keep it like, or it doesn't stay. That's so annoying. All right, that's okay. And I'm gonna keep the scratch maybe like a little, like Susie said. I'm just gonna add like a little bit of, and I mean like a little. Just to kind of give it like, that backwards scraped look. You know what I mean? I don't know if that's looking right though. I just want to brighten it up a little bit because I am going to be going over it with like a little bit of jelly black just to kind of darken up the whole look. All right, that looks pretty good. All right, so I'm gonna pop that one back in. Excuse me. All right, give me 1 second, guys, while that's curing. Leave. Oh no. Stay. Stay. His boo-boo. He got a boo-boo. Boo-boo. Okay. All right, I'm back. I'm over here nursing coffee, and my medicinals, Badusi. I could not get that word out. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I cannot get that shit out. All right. All right. Okay, I'm going to darken that up just a smidgen. This tip is catching cat hairs like freaking flypaper. Oh, it detached. Detachable penis. Anybody know that song? Detachable penis. Oh, that looks so freaking awesome. Y'all got to see Miss T's nails for my zombie collab. She did some really cool ones. Everybody did. Everybody did. But this reminded me of because of the gore factor. She did like some really gory nails. Miss Susie's are freaking awesome. Susie Q. Susie's nail cues. Okay, I'm just trying to feather out the red a little bit up the finger so that it doesn't look, or down, I should say, on this side. So it doesn't look like just such a stark green to red transition like in the colors. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate you guys. I can't believe like how good my lives have been lately. And not just like good as in like, you know what I mean, like the numbers, but it like that makes you feel good. You know what I mean? Knowing that these people liked what you were doing and shit. So, thanks for liking my shit, guys. I appreciate it. I'm glad y'all enjoy what I do here. I'm just trying to stay sane. This is my escape from all the BS. You know? Makes me feel like a human being again. Fucking lamp. Okay, I'm pretty good with that. I think that looks really good. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and cure that again. The flowers? What flowers? Where? What flowers, Susie? That's a very vague question to ask me. Oh, the rubies. So I guess they convert into money. I guess like each ruby is a penny. About a penny, about 1 cent. But I don't know what happened to the rubies. You remember the first live? I had like 180 rubies or something. And I only, when I went to look on my thing. Hi, Riven. I hope I said that correctly. Let me put them together on the thing. They're not quite done yet. We're getting there, but they're not quite done yet. I am making, let me try to get these on here because this freaking stand is like zombie fingernails. Oh, nope. No idea. No clue. It was nice though. You're making zombie fingernails. Thank you. I appreciate that. All right. I'm just trying to think if I want to do anything else before I add the grungy top coat. So what I like to do, especially when I'm doing this type of art, is I like to add, I guess, I don't know what that was. It was very nice of him. I don't know. I'll talk to you about it later. I'll talk to you about my feelings on that later. They are beautiful. So, you see how, like, you can see the darker polish settled into some of the divots in the creases. And that gives it a really cool, kind of like dirty. I did this year so far. I think I want to continue and do like one gory thing a month or, you know, like something. I don't know. We'll see. So I think that I'm good with these. So I think that what I'm going to do is, yeah, I'm going to clean off my brush. Okay. And I'm going to clean it off real good. Because I need this grungy layer to be like really dirty looking. All right, and I already have a little bit of a black jelly from Born Pretty, but I want it to be like super freaking jelly. Okay, that's rubber base. I don't want regular rubber base. I need regular base coat. Okay, and I'm going to add a little bit of base coat to it as well. Okay. This is fun. I love doing this gory stuff. Like, oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. Super into making nails and stuff. And she's always showing me her projects. Ooh, very cool. Tell her to come my way if she has any type of social media. Tell her to find me. I would love to see what she does. Love, love, love it. Hey, Goddess Beads. How are you? Welcome to my impromptu morning live. All right, so I've added a little bit of base coat. And I'm just going to go ahead and make my first pass. And you're going to see it pretty much... Ooh, those two polishes together do not smell great. You're going to see how it already is starting to take on like a dirty look. I'm going to do this coat very thin. And I'm just going to drag it down the nail. I'm not like trying to put it anywhere in particular. I'm not trying to stop it from going anywhere in particular. I am just dragging it down the nail. I'm going to let it settle into those creases that I said I didn't want to fill up before. And now you're going to see why. And you see how it already gives it, you know what I mean? Even with like that little bit. I'm so sorry about the focus, you guys. Like, it gives it more like definition. All right, I think I'm just going to use the jelly black. Because I think that the jelly black is literally dark enough, or like light enough on its own. I wasn't sure, but let me, because I already used that whole little puddle I mixed up. Oh, here comes my daughter. Get ready for the real party. She has arisen. I hear those little tippy tappies. Ooh. Ooh, Marike's doing some real cool stuff over there in the background. I'm going to have to hit that up and actually watch it after. Not that I wasn't going to actually... Well, if I hadn't been live, I would be like, you know, physically watching it. I just mean like I have her on right now so that she gets that watch time for her premiere. Let me make sure that I like it. Hold on. And I'm basically just going to smush this stuff all around. Like, why won't it focus? Okay. All right, I'm just going to kind of let that do its thing real quick. I'm going to let it, the polish settle wherever it's going to settle. All right. And that's what we're looking at. Isn't that cool? How that just changes the complete, like... All right, I'm going to go ahead and cure that. And I'm going to do the same thing for the other two nails. And you see how like the colors change. Hey, Nevaeh. How are you? Welcome back. Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. Not sure where you are in the world, but hi. You can see just the difference between the top of the finger and the bottom of the finger. It's this nail stand, isn't it? It's the nail stand. I got to remember not to put the nail stand. It gives it more of like a horror look. Like an old school horror flick look. You know what I mean? Dark, dingy. And yes, I'm going to go over the blood too. Right, exactly. Like this zombie crawled out of some you know what I mean? Yep. And that's all it takes. It's just a quick little, you know what I mean? And those grooves that I created in the beginning with the glove and everything, that did the work for me. I didn't have to go in. I didn't have to do any extra shading. I didn't have to do any fine line work. You know what I mean? I just let those grooves that were already in the nail do the work for me. Excuse me. So cool. I love how that works every time. I'm just kind of letting it settle a little bit more. Look at that. Look at that. That is some crazy... Look at that texture. That literally looks like lumpy, wrinkled, saggy flesh. Awesome. Freaking awesome. Oh, I'm so happy with these. Oh, they're so freaking cool, guys. Not bad for freaking 4:30 in the morning wake up. Well, not wake up because I was already awake. But not bad for an impromptu 4:30 in the morning live, if I do say so myself. Oh no, what was that? Oh, that was just glitter. That's okay. That's for my nails for tonight when I get back from trick-or-treating with Aria. I'm going to take the little princess trick-or-treating. She has the cutest little princess dress. I love it so much. My daughter, and it's like, my daughter is amazing. I want to like, she asks for like a lot of things, you know what I mean? Obviously, like kids, that's just kids in general. Like, you know, she asks for a lot of things, but it's like, she's always happy with whatever she gets. Mostly, you know what I mean? Again, she's 4. There's going to be some things, no, I wanted to get that. But for the most part, like she wanted a completely different costume, but by the time we went to go get it, they didn't have any more. So we ended up getting her the princess costume. But like I knew it was going to be something that she was going to like because she loves princess stuff. My oldest daughter, not a girly girl. Not a girly girl. Aria, definitely a girly girl. I just wish she would let me do her hair because, girl, like I want to do your hair. Especially since I learned to braid doing my husband's hair. Do 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 do. Thank you. I appreciate you coming in, sweetheart. I appreciate it. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. I gotta do a TikTok live one of these days. Okay. I want to get a little bit more dirty around because I'm going to do the bone behind it. But I wanted to get the gore down first because I didn't want I didn't want to do the bone and then layer the gore over the bone, because then it would look like the bone, like the skin was unnaturally mounded around the bone. I wanted to wait until, you know, I had the gore done to go in and do the actual bone. Because I don't know, I felt like it would look more realistic if I did not let it overlap. If I didn't overlap it. Sorry, I don't know why that was so difficult to get out. Oh my goodness. Okay. That looks freaking perfect. Except for this little bit right here. I'm like trying to get around the edges because I don't want like any random like bright ass edges. You know what I mean? I want it all to look like the same sinewy, torn, you know. Clearly this person has had a bad time. Okay. All right. Awesome. All right, that's that. Now we're going to work on the bone. The bone. Throw me freaking bone. If you don't know what that's from, I don't know if we can be friends. I'm just kidding. We can still be friends, but oh, it's from Austin Powers. I don't know which one, but it's definitely from Austin Powers. Oh, big stretch. Reach up. Oh, to the sky. Okay. All right, give me 1 second. Before we do the bone, I'm just going to clean up a little bit. Oops, sorry. That way when I'm done, I can get right into the next. I have to get everything situated for everybody for the collab. I have to get the collage done with everybody's photos, which hopefully I saved everybody's freaking photos. Hopefully. Okay, Susie. Yeah, definitely get some sleep, okay? I'll see you tomorrow. I will see you tomorrow. Bye. Thank you for leaving it on. I appreciate you. Everybody say happy birthday, Susie. Happy birthday, Susie. Oh, how cool is that? Your birthday's on freaking Halloween. Like, what? That's freaking awesome. If my birthday was on Halloween, I would be like throwing a banging ass party. Banging ass party. I'm just kidding. I don't party anymore. I'm overdue. I am overdue for a good party, though. Let me tell you. Although my Haitian neighbors, their son turned 21, and they had a pretty cool party. That was fun. But I had Aria. So, you know, that's where my focus was for the majority of it. My son was there too, but I mean, teenagers, you know what I mean? I could have sworn I heard her up and running around. Well, maybe that's just the wind. Ooh, it's real windy outside. Give me 1 second. I'm still here, guys. Just trying to situate my medicinals. Let me just take a peek outside my back window just to make sure that, like, nothing's flying away. Okay. All right. Looks like all my backyard trash. Well, not trash, but like all the junk in my backyard is still there. So. Cheers. Smoke them if you got them. All right. All right. So. Here we are. Bam. So that's those two. All right. We are going to do our bone. I have some white nonstick gel, which was clean until I dipped my grimy fingers into it earlier. Don't smoke. Don't smoke a bowl and then try to use white nail products, okay? Without wiping off your fingerprints. Your fingers. Don't use nail products without gloves. Don't. And I should know better because I have an allergy to something that flares up every so often. So yeah, just don't do that. All right, so now what my thought is, right, is that I'm going to add... Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to make a ball. We're going to add it to the middle. Okay? I'm not going to use my hand this time because I have to hold this. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to like form it up until it meets the very bottom. Sorry guys, of the gore. This damn nail stand, I'm telling you, it's beautiful, but it steals the show. And then kind of fold it around it. This stuff's pretty soft. I did turn the heat up, so it is like 70 degrees in here. And I'm just going to keep tapping it from the middle down every time it bulks up. But at the same time, I'm going to kind of like be tapping it around. You see what I'm saying? Like around the thing. Because I want to like tuck it into... I want to tuck it into that gore. Okay? See how I'm like tucking it into? I'm not trying to go over the gore. I'm not trying to... Oops, sorry. I just want to tuck it right up to the edge. Now I'm going to flatten it carefully, again, without trying to like, I don't want to flood the gore. You know what I mean? Like I don't want to push the bone all the way up so that it's like all up in there. Okay. Excuse me. Hold on. Let me readjust myself. Ugh. I had my legs crossed. No bueno. Okay. Bitch. Meh. Now it wants to zoom in on the... Can I like... Nope, that didn't work. Yeah, you go. Oh, so apparently I could have just tapped the screen the whole time. To, Good to know. Good to know. They should have like tutorial videos for this. But now it has to be like exactly... See, the bad part with that is that then it has to be like exactly where you left it. Like with exactly the position you left it. And this nail stand is like getting in my way. So we're just going to like take it off the nail stand. Okay. Now it wants to focus on my fingers. I don't know if it looks as extreme to you guys as it like does to me when I'm trying to like do this. But like having it focus on my thumbnail instead of this is really annoying. Because then it blurs. Like I'm trying to look through my phone and see what I'm doing. Super annoying. And then I'm actually going to kind of pull it up too. There she is. Oh, beautiful princess. Light of my life. And then I'll turn it back around. I literally just thought of this, how to do this like off the top of my head too, guys. Okay, so like if it doesn't work, I'm not an expert. Hi, baby. I'm doing a live.
Mommy, is it Halloween?
No. Yes. Yes, today is Halloween. Here, you want to sit down with me? Sit here. I'm doing a live.
Can I put my Halloween dress on?
Yep, in a little bit, once you take a shower and everything, okay?
No, that's disgusting.
A shower is disgusting? What? What are you talking about, child? What?
Can I see a nail?
Yeah, hold on. Go ahead, pull the chair up.
Oh. Silver.
What, kitty cat? Tap him on the butt, he'll move.
He's not moving.
Okay, hold on. Give me 1 second. And then I'll just kind of wrap it around. Okay, Aria, give me 1 second. I can't stop this until I'm done or the thing, it's going to keep moving. That's the only thing, okay? So just give me 1 second, my beautiful queen. My queen in training.
Oh my goodness. I
Oh
really
my
love
goodness.
my dress.
You really love your princess dress?
Yeah.
Yeah? You're going to be so beautiful. You're going to be so beautiful walking down the sidewalk, holding your pretty princess dress. What the hell is going on? You got to go potty? What are you doing? I don't know what's going on here, guys. I don't know. I don't know. Okay. I'm almost done with this. I just want to make sure it looks good from the front.
Okay, what about we try doing this? Why did
I think that looks good. I mean, I don't know.
Mommy, I have an idea.
What do y'all think? I think that looks as good as we're going to get it. Maybe a little bit more here. My lamp. My lamp.
To keep it like this.
Here, just unplug it. Just unplug it. I mean, it was perfectly fine before you tried to sit there.
Okay.
All right. No, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I unplugged it. No, don't unplug those cords. Yeah, it was charging.
Okay.
Okay, I think I said on this side, right?
Got this idea.
Who is that, Bumble? Who is that, Bumble's fat booty?
Yes.
Yeah? Okay, hold on. I'm going to put this in the lamp right now.
Yep, Bumble got off.
Good job.
That was my idea.
You're very smart. That worked.
Yeah.
You had the right idea, kid. Good morning. I love you.
I love you too.
Did you have good sleeps?
Yeah.
Boys with sticks. Oh, Lord. I don't know about boys with sticks, but I saw some girls do some crazy shit with sticks one time. They beat this poor girl by the railroad tracks. Oh, my goodness. Middle schoolers are vicious. Vicious. I wasn't. I wasn't vicious until, like, maybe high school. All right. I think that's as good as we're going to get. It looks pretty good to me. High school, yeah, where Bubby goes to school. Mommy went to high school once too. A long time ago.
What the heck?
Mommy was supposed to graduate 07.
Come on.
All right, so
Doing
we're done with that. Put that in the lamp. Oh my God, that looks so cool. I can't wait. All right, so while we're waiting, you hate middle school? Yeah, middle school sucks. All right, I think we're good. I think we're going to top coat, and I'm going to put them on my little eagle feather and take a look at them. But I think we're good.
Big dress.
I think I want to do glossy top coat.
Biggest dress ever. When is Ava gonna come?
Ava's not coming today, baby.
Then when is Ava gonna come?
Ava's not coming today. She'll come again on Monday.
Monday.
Monday. Monday, Monday, Monday. Wait till you see these freaking nails I did, dude. They're so cool. You're going to love them. I made zombie fingers. When I'm done. Oh, no, not the top coat. Quick. Okay, I got it. I got it. It's okay. We're good. We're good. Crisis averted. All right. Yeah.
Drop things.
Drop things.
Drop it.
Story of my life.
Drop
Drop it, drop it, drop it. I drop everything. I just want to make sure to get in, like, I'm trying to make sure that all the crevices and everything like that get top coated. But at the end, I'm going to wipe a lot of the excess top coat off, so that the ridges are, like, more pronounced. I just want to make sure that everything that can be top coated is.
I think I want to take a bath.
You want to take a bath? I'm
Yeah.
almost done with this, and then we can take a bath, okay?
Wait, you're gonna take a bath for me?
No, no, no. I'm going to get it ready for you. I'm not taking a bath. Mommy's too old to be taking baths. You're too old to be taking baths. You're a girl. You shouldn't be taking baths.
But Mommy,
What?
you always get ready for the bath.
I get you ready for your bath. I don't take baths.
You were in the bath with me in the longest day.
Maybe a long time ago.
Yeah. Put your hairy legs.
My hairy legs. Listen, little girl. You got some hairy shoulder blades, okay? You got peach fuzz on your shoulders. I don't want to hear it.
Wait, what?
4 years old. Hairy shoulders. Did y'all hear that? She called me out. How rude.
What did I got you talking about?
You're not supposed to talk about my hairy legs in front of people. All right, so now I'm going to go and I'm going to... I love you. You're so freaking funny. I'm going to go and I'm basically like trying to grab all the extra top coat off.
I'm okay.
Shh, don't start yelling though, baby, okay? Not yet. Not yet. And you see, I'm like trying to pull it down so I can kind of wipe it off with the brush.
Mom, can I see now?
Almost, baby. I have to get it has to look right. I'm sorry.
Now done.
I'm not done.
Now done.
Nope, not yet.
Now
And I'm just trying to wipe
done.
the brush off on the edge of the bottle as I go. You can see how the ridges are starting to show more. It doesn't look like one straight up
I can't see it.
shiny nail anymore.
I want you to.
I'm not done yet. Shut up. Shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up. Shish kebab. Shish kebab. I love you, baby. You're so funny. I can't believe you called me out about my legs. That's horrible. You did me dirty.
Wait, what?
You did me dirty.
Wait, what?
You heard me.
Wait, what? Wait, what? Wait, what?
I think I put too much on to begin with. So I think that's as good as we were going to get. But I think that looks pretty freaking cool. Look, it even like looks like knuckles. Like you see how it like mounded up? Okay. We got the grudge over here. The grudge, is that the grudge or the ring? It's one of those. Does anybody know? Is that the grudge or the ring?
I don't know.
You don't know? I don't know. I don't remember. I think it's the grudge. I don't think the ring girl makes any noise. All right, I'm going to pop that in the lamp real quick.
Can I see?
Hold on. When it's done, you want to see something else real cool? Look at that.
Wow.
How cool is your mom?
I don't like that kind of.
You don't like it?
That is too scary.
It's not too scary. Girl, you are my child.
It's too zombie.
It's too zombie?
Yeah.
Well, I guess I did my job then, huh? She said it's too zombie. I think it looks incredibly cool. Shh, Aria. I'm going to try to use much less top coat for this one because a lot of the texture did end up getting washed out by the top coat on the other nail. So I'm just going to try to spread the little bit of top coat that I just put on here as much as possible because I don't want to lose all that texture.
I just look like a princess still, but I'm even gonna walk around with that dress on in the house.
Okay, you can, baby. Once you've had a bath and everything, you can put it on, okay? Don't keep asking me about it, and definitely not while I'm on my live, okay?
Ew.
Ew.
Disgusting.
Excuse me. What's disgusting?
My toothie.
Aria Anaya. Yeah, don't. Jesus Christ. You have to act like there are people here when I have my live on. Okay? You gotta watch what you say. You see, I put much less top coat and you can see more of the ridges and stuff. They don't look as washed out. And I'm just kind of like working it into all the spots or whatever. Oh, excuse you. That was my dog. You okay? Hardina, Monina. All right. So that's that one. All right. And so that's the one that's all torn up with the scratch. I'm going to show you the difference in the texture versus the one that I used more top coat on. Look, Aria.
What? Oh my gosh, what is that?
Does it look real? It doesn't look real? No, it looks fake. Yeah, because it's a nail, right? So there's no reason to be creeped out about it. It's just a nail. It's not real. I think that looks awesome.
I smell.
Where is...
Smell it.
Stop that, Aria. You're going to go in the living room. Come on now. Don't be nasty. Stop.
There are no people.
Yes, there are. They're watching. They can hear you.
How?
Because I have the camera on, honey. I already told you that.
Can I see them?
No, you can't see them. Giselle Kane said hi. All right, so these are some that I did yesterday. I think I just posted this. I have to post this video today.
Did they say hi?
Yep, they said back. Sit down, though. Sit down. Or you're going to fall and get hurt. But I need this because I'm going to put all the nails on the same thing. And then I'm going to take the pictures. What, you got tweezers? Why you got tweezers? Oh, that's so cool.
Kitchen. Looks like we got ducky.
How neat is that? That came out so freaking cool.
Mommy.
All right, now let me top coat this one. What, baby?
Another ducky's over there.
All right, I'm going to try to do the same thing I did with the second nail with this one and just try to spread that top coat and avoid filling.
In there.
Aria, you're pushing my lamp, honey.
Okay, I got the second ducky.
Oh, that's okay. I'll go check.
Wait, what?
You were sending me messages on TikTok. My bad. Yeah, I'm normally not on this early, but I have to do, I still have to do Jen's video, and I have to edit that and, like, put that together. And I had to do the zombie nails for my zombie collab. And I'm like, oh, well, you know, of course I'm going to be late to my own party. I'm late to both parties today. So I decided to do it live so I wouldn't have to edit anything. Hi, Amara.
Ducky fell.
Say hi, Amara.
Hi, Mama.
Go ahead, get the ducky then. Just try not to shake the table too much because my camera is wobbly right now. And I'm just going to kind of... Hi, Kylie. Oh, I'm sure it's fine, honey. It's don't even stress it. Don't even did you drop a picture of it in the chat? In the Instagram? Did I add you to the Instagram chat? Because as soon as I'm done with these, I'm going to take a picture and I'm going to call last call for photos. And I'm going to make the collage right away and just get that out for everybody. That was the whole point of me doing this like super early, was so that I could get the stuff that everybody else needed to them. And I wouldn't have to worry about editing this because I have... Yeah. Yep. Totally makes sense, right, dude?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, bro.
My butt.
Don't talk like that. They can hear what you're saying. Go turn the TV on. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Gotcha.
What?
I do remember seeing that message. I'm so sorry. I didn't remember it was you. I've been so in and out of the chats just trying to get as many of the collabs as I could this month because starting next month I need to be a lot more
So who sent you those presents? Sounds red.
what presents that were red?
On your black.
Oh, on my phone?
Yeah.
Oh, somebody that was in the chat yesterday. I think it was Nevaeh. I think yesterday, well, not yet, yesterday. Oh, excuse me. Ah, I'm tired already, you guys. I'm tired already. All right, let's see what we can do here. This is going to be a little weird.
Then I have a note.
You okay?
You can put this back inside here.
All right, let's see.
I didn't even found it.
Yeah, that's for my phone. What time is it here? It's 8 o'clock in the morning, but I've been awake since 3:30.
I put it back.
And at 4:30, I decided that I was going to do my zombie nails live so that I could get everybody what they needed and still, I can add it to the playlist and make the collage and the write-up and I'll still have time to get Jen's video done today. I don't think I'll have time to do the ugly collab, unfortunately. If I do, I might have to post it like a day or two later. You know what? I want to switch the... I don't know. Because it depends, like, how you put it, like, how it looks. You know what I mean?
Wow.
So,
Cool.
like...
Wait,
Bam.
What do you like? What? What?
Okay, sweetheart, no problem. I don't think I'll be on too terribly longer. I think I'm going to hop off after this.
Like what? What does the line mean?
Hey, little bougie.
Like what?
Little bougie.
I'm not bougie.
Not you. Somebody popped in. What do you guys think? Are they cool? Do they look good?
No.
No. You're such a hater. She's my biggest fan and my biggest hater. Like, what? What? Let me see. Get my freaking fingerprints off of them. You like them? There's lint. These lint-free wipes are not very lint-free. Let me frickin' tell you. I should have just bought the ones I normally buy, but no.
Mommy, aren't you going to fix this?
Fix what? The duckies? Honestly, at this point, you have them all over the house. All right, there. Last. Try to get all the lint off. I don't know what I'll have to do. Probably like rinse them in the sink or something. Because the lint-free wipes are not lint-free. Oh, well. Anyway, that's what they look like. If you like this, there's going to be a playlist posted on my... Well, there is a playlist posted in my playlist section. All of the people that participated in my zombie collab that created a video, their video should be on that playlist. Celtics won't unless she posts it as a short on YouTube. If she posts it as a short on YouTube, it'll be added to the playlist. If not, you can find her, I think it's Celtic Nails on TikTok. But yeah, but there's going to be a whole bunch of different zombie sets. Definitely a lot of really cool gory ones. So definitely go check that out if that's something you're interested in. But I hope everybody has a safe and happy Halloween. Please be careful, make good decisions, take care of yourself. Stay away from fucktards. Oh, look at them. They're so cool. I can't stop looking at like all the details. And that's what I was trying to say about the texture. You know what I mean? Like I didn't have to do any of that work. All I had to do was create the lines and the polish settled right in and just created that detail for me. Sorry, I don't know how to get this freaking thing. I'm going to post a better quality short for you guys. But look at that. Look how cool that is. Oh, I love them. I freaking love them. See, and now I don't have to edit. My plan worked. My kid's looking at me like, woman. Thank you so much, Amara. I'm like looking at them in the in the zoom of my camera. That's what we're doing here. These are so cool. So sometimes if you can't do like, because I can't do that. I couldn't have like hand painted that. You know what I mean? Not right now with the level of skill that I have. So it's like sometimes you got to think outside the box. I still got my look though. You know what I mean? I still achieved the look that I was going for. And I didn't have to do any crazy line work or anything like that. Or shading. All I did was created a little bit of texture and I let the jelly polish do the rest for me. So I really appreciate you guys hanging out with me this morning. Thank you for putting up with my sleepy ass. I am starving. Are you hungry? Are you hungry?
Yeah.
Yeah, me too. Okay, we're going to make breakfast. So thank you guys so much for watching. As always, I'm going to leave you with please be kind to yourself.
Can I help you make breakfast?
Be kind to others. Yes, you can. And I hope that you'll join me for future videos. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Say bye.
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 Oh, wait. I have to, like, push the phone up to stop it. Beep, beep, beep. There we go.